Hello everyone, or no one, and welcome to Delo Gaming. I'm a bad gamer, and I played Jurassic World Evolution 2, and I found this. The plan was simple, it was just to play a filler game and test it out for a weekend or so. 250 hours later and I still have not stopped playing, and I am now emotionally invested in the happiness of digital tourist and deeply offended when a dinosaur sneezes and drops my park rating. I like this game. So I decided to play Jurassic World Evolution 2. They just released the third installment of these games, and this one was on a super discount on Steam, and I thought, maybe it's time to test out a theme park builder game again. Last time I played something like that was in the late 90s and early 2000s. With Theme Park Inc. and Roller Coaster Tycoon. The plan was just to test it out as a filler game, as it was so cheap, and I was just planning to test it for a little while. Now, many weeks and months later, I'm still not done with this so-called filler game, and have yet been unable to move on to the next game on my list. Now, why do I enjoy this game so much? I'm not sure, but it triggers some weird fantasy in my brain that I didn't know was there. There is something just really entertaining for me being the park manager of these parks. The game have different modes to play. It have the campaign, that is basically the tutorial where you learn to build enclosures, how to keep your dinosaurs comfortable, how to keep your guests happy, and how to deal with some challenges the game throws at you. So you try not to cause another incident. All good stuff put into a little story campaign. Kudos to some of the voice actors here, by the way. Jeff Goldblum and Bryce Dallas Howard return and voice their characters from the movies. I really like that. Jeff Goldblum's smirky sarcasm and Bryce telling me I'm being a good boy makes my belly tingle. Then you have the sandbox mode. This is a fully customizable game mode. Here you set all the rules and you can do whatever you want. You can have all the rules or none of them. Unlimited money? Sure. Unlimited dinosaurs? Sure. Cranky customers? Sure. A lot of chaos? Sure. Now handle it. Want to test out if 10 T-Rexes can coexist peacefully? Sure. But spoiler alert, no, they can't. This is a mode where you can probably have a lot of fun, where you just test out and challenge yourself. Funny enough, this isn't the game mode that I've spent the most time in. I'm too weak-minded, and having the option to choose unlimited money is just too tempting. So I have not been fully able to enjoy this mode yet. Then you have Chaos Theory, which is a set scenario in each park that you get to play through. They are super fun, but as far as I know, you can't change the difficulty, so replayability is a bit low on this one. Then you have the challenge mode. This is my absolute favorite mode. This is where I have been spending at least 80% of my game time in this game. The idea here is that you get to take charge over the older parks, and with you as the new manager, will it be a success or another disaster? That's up to you. And this is where my fantasy just emerges. I loved the first movies in this franchise, and for some reason, my brain go back to me being this young child watching these movies when playing this game. I am so deeply invested in every choice I make in these parks. Either it's in Isla Nublar or Isla Sorna or San Diego, I'm totally going to make it better than in the movies. Here I am totally able to challenge myself, as you can change the difficulty of these challenges. The hardest one is really hard, and it have turned into a challenge against myself, in the mindset that I will make it better, versus the game trying to destroy that fantasy is just so fun. There are other maps where you can run around and take pictures and stuff like that, but I don't really care about them. For me, it's all about playing the old parks from the movies, even though the one that takes place after Jurassic World 2, where everything has been destroyed by the volcano, is A, I think the hardest one, and B, maybe the not so smart one, as there is a reason to why the park got destroyed in the first place. but I'm still loving it, and I'm totally getting into the mindset of playing around with these dinosaurs and making the perfect park. I can just search up a 10-hour-long Jurassic Park theme song and just keep it playing constantly on full blast in the background, and I'm just living a dream. Because my only complaint about this game is that it's just too little iconic music in the game, so it's just much better when you add it yourself. I did see one review of the game that said, "It improves on its predecessor in clever ways and still boasts the most gorgeous dinosaurs ever made in a game. But dealing with disastrous events beyond your control isn't any fun, even if it's thematic to the Jurassic Park." What a turd. The last sentence is like the essence of the franchise. If you have learned from the movies, your park is totally fine and can handle it. And should a T-Rex escape, I'm just imagining the scene from the movie where Rexy is eating the dude hiding on the toilet. And I'm just laughing at the lawyer's fees that comes after it. I think this game have managed to balance its complexity perfectly, at least for my taste. Yes, you have to make sure your customers are happy with food, hotels, toilets, shops, and shelters and stuff like that to keep the money rolling in. Just like running a regular mall, just that this one have teeths. It wouldn't be a park builder without it, but it doesn't really go more in depth than that. Only thing that can be a bit of a bugger for me is the transport comfort. Some planning is required for that one. The dinosaurs is in the focus, and they knew that. Make more dinosaurs, go on an archaeology trip, get more dinosaurs and make them. Build enclosures and give them the correct amount of space and food to keep them comfortable. You can manipulate the DNA of these dinosaurs, but I honestly haven't dabbled that much into it. Some for comfort, yeah, to make the raptors less aggressive, but if they are green or blue, I absolutely don't care about. I just want the park to work and be better than how it was in the movies. The times where it's hectic, it's usually after a big investment where you're a bit short on cash and a disaster occurs and somebody is doing sabotage to you. Or there's a big storm coming and there's a shitload of mayhem and you just have to deal with it. But for me, it hit that absolute sweet spot of being not too complicated, but having its moments of stress, and if you plan well, you are usually fine. And the game is being this chill, fun game. You can also take manual control over the park helicopters and park ranger cars. I like doing this during chill times, just to hang out with my dinosaurs and get close to them. And in my weird little fantasy, I'm going straight into that scene early in the first Jurassic Park movie where they see the dinosaurs for the first time, and I just love it. Also, driving these cars is like playing a late 90s racing game with just completely uncontrollable pieces of blocks that just tip over all the time and breaks down, but I still love it. I am deeply enjoying my time in this game, and I'm living out a childhood fantasy in some weird way when playing this game. It was supposed to be a filler game, and now it's just kinda my main game, and I don't know how and when to move on to the next game, but I guess life finds a way. On the Delo Gaming scale, it's a 7 out of 10 game. It's good and entertaining for me, but I know quite well there are many better games out there. I will now leave you with the wise words of wisdom from the Steam reviews, and I bid you farewell. It's like Planet Coaster, only the roller coasters can escape and eat people. Built a Jurassic Tour attraction, and I had it run through the Raptor exhibit. There were no survivors. Life finds a way into your wallet. As Dilophosaurus can make dinosaurs fight to the death, can make dinosaurs eat people. I just really like dinosaurs. God creates dinosaurs, God destroys dinosaurs, God creates man, man destroys God, man creates Frontier, Frontier creates dinosaur. Jeff Goldblum's voice makes me cream. I haven't seen the sun in 6 hours, I think I might not touch grass again. You all play to manage dinosaurs, I play to hear Bryce Dallas Howard whisper in my ears. We are not the same. It's awesome when all your dinosaurs die of old age and then a storm comes and you lose all your money in the span of 3 minutes, 10 out of 10. If I can play this game for 1,000 hours, you can too. I just love dinosaurs. Call me a child, I don't care.